Now that your aunt is taking on other clients, there's a lot of folks around here wondering if you're going to be able to continue to stand out in the crowd without her legendary rub. If you want to show it doesn't matter who or what you're up against, standing out in a fatal four-way might be a good move.
Four competitors face off in a fatal four-way tonight, Byron. What's the approach in a match like this?
There's a much different strategy than a singles match. You're constantly asking yourself, where do you stand? Can alliances be drawn? And who's going to stab who in the back first?
It's like everything that happens backstage, just with a much bigger audience. They say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
This kicking combination.
Down opponent and a double axe handle smash. Great job refocusing to reverse that. High knee right between the shoulders.
She's enduring some damage.
I think she still has time to collect herself and get back in this corner.
Oh, nice. Penny predicament, shoulders down.
Maybe she knew that wasn't going to put her away, but it definitely kept her down for a beat.
What a shot! Oh, my God, what an elbow. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Oh, thank the quick pin attack.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. Kick right to the body. Lacey's attack gets reversed.
Oh, yeah, this kicking combination.
And that was a precisely measured attack.
High knee right between the shoulders.
Uh-oh!
Lights out. Cyclone kick.
Heading back to the ring.
Gut kick.
Nothing fancy there.
Oh, incredible sit-out mat slam. Quick thinking pays off.
Outrageous power slam.
She's lost some of that energy she had earlier.
This match certainly has taken its toll. Keep it up with three other superstars will wear you down.
Not hurt. Rounds combo. Bump kick. Oh, quite an effective counter. Simple but effective leg drop.
Super kick. Is that what it takes to beat Xia Li?
Cover. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Alita.
An enormous win here in this fatal four-way match.
She had to go through three very intimidating opponents in this one.
This is definitely a match she should be proud of.
So I was telling Natalia about how you really like baseball, and she said it wasn't nearly as good as hockey. Naturally, I told her that you thought she was an idiot. It was you that liked baseball and hated hockey, right? Either way, you really stepped in it this time. She's challenging you to a no DQ match with baseball bats and hockey sticks.
There are matches to settle championships, matches to settle scores, and apparently tonight we've got a match to settle a locker room debate.
I'm hearing this one is hockey versus baseball. You know, people are passionate about their sports, Michael. And here in WWE, passions have a way of leading to a match.
Maybe, Saxton, but all I know is if I ever get hit with a hockey stick, it better be for something a lot more fun than just saying I like baseball.
They're gonna wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch.
That stretch could lead to a snap.
Uh-oh, this is not going to be good.
Oh. Punishing the leg.
A quick finish. Can she do it? Quick kick out from her there.
She probably didn't expect it to put her away there, but she's put her on notice.
Counter. And now there's an opening. That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Clearly waiting for that.
Tremendous series of kicks.
She was clearly waiting for that.
surprised here.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Gut-wrench suplex. Saw that coming. There's a kick and black mass. Lights out. And now she's getting back into the ring. Roundhouse kick. Scorpion kick. Quick sidestep by Natalya.
Quick exchange. Reversal to reversal.
I don't know who's feeling this more, her or the crowd.
Bam!
She did her homework there.
Uh-oh.
She manages to get control.
Sweet rolling savate kick.
Never saw it coming.
Here it comes, legendary.
Heading on triangle.
Tap out. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Ali.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
I need to talk to you.
What are you doing here? Did you really make a trip to SmackDown to insult me?
Listen, I know we haven't had the best rapport in the past.
Because you're constantly mean to me.
Well, after that Survivor Series debacle, I had no reason not to dismiss you. But even I have to admit that by now you've proven yourself to be more than just Justine's little niece. I'm impressed. You're starting to remind me of one of the all-time greats. Me.
Really? Okay, thanks. You're someone I've watched and frankly looked up to for a long time, so I actually do appreciate the compliment, assuming you're being honest.
Right, because I'm the type who hands out compliments just for the hell of it. I think we should discuss an alliance. Sometimes you need people in your corner. That's even more true for you now that your aunt has other interests.
What's your ulterior motive here? I doubt you're trying to help me out of the goodness of your heart.
The goodness of my heart? Of course not. My motive is winning. I've tried to put factions together in the past, like the Four Queens, but they always fell apart. But that's because something was missing.
Compassion?
Maybe. But mostly another legacy wrestler who's at my level. I need someone to stand with, not carry. And with our family histories, we actually have more common ground than I may have initially admitted.
In case you've forgotten, I've already got a tag partner. If you think I'm going to cast her aside...
I don't. I'm not trying to break you and Ava apart, just build something better. Maybe eventually even form a Three Queens. And with my help, you and Ava can get your tag titles back. Come on, what have you got to lose?
Probably a lot, but I guess there's only one way to find out for sure. Why not?
Excellent. And because you're still a little skeptical, we can take it slow. How about I manage you and Ava to victory in your next match? Sound good?
Yeah, let's give it a try.
Better get ready.
The following is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Charlotte Flair, Ali, Tia, and Ava Moreno.
The feeling, the electricity in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt in quite some time. This match is going to be good. promising rookie in the women's division.
And I'm sensing an edge to her.
And their opponents, first, from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
Amazing young talent, already won the NXT Women's Tag titles and has main evented a number of times as a singles competitor as well. If Cora wins tonight, maybe she'll do some skating after the match.
Or maybe she'll crack that skateboard over your back.
Hey guys, you ready for some flex appeal?
And from Cleveland, Ohio, Dana Brooke.
She's a WWE veteran who's appeared to be hitting her stride recently.
But listen, Dana Brooke has been synonymous with the 24/7 championship, and she recalibrated her career direction. Right now, Dana Brooke is fully focused.
I think that's the problem. I think Dana pays too much attention to the WWE Universe. Dana Brooke needs to take care of business.
Tremendous energy and desire. She's hoping to solidify her position in the championship mix.
Courageous, gutsy, and getting stronger every day in her climb to the top.
Tonight we're getting the tag match we expected with an added wrinkle. Charlotte Flair joining one corner as a manager.
I'm not sure why it's happening, but it's a huge boost to a couple of relatively newer superstars. You can't deny the confidence that comes from having a main eventer like Charlotte behind you.
Or the effect on your opponents. They already seem off their game.
Ooh, vicious kick to the spine. She's showing signs of slowing now.
Yeah, this is exactly why constant, frequent tags are so important in a match like this, to keep fresh. Quick exchange of counters there.
Good contact.
And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
Quick sidestep by Dana. Oh, nice bulldog. She saw it coming.
Tremendous series of kicks.
Dodged right on cue.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Sweet rolling savate kick.
Kick.
Nasty kick.
Man, is it enough to put Dana away?
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Pivot in to save the match.
Not over yet. Great drop kick.
She's taking a beating here.
These two teams have gone to war, Cole. Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars.
And what a maneuver we just saw there. She's got the shoulders down. The count was stopped before it started.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take. And she dodged that one nicely.
Clothesline.
What impact.
Oh, look at this. Hair-pull mat slam.
Oh, stomping away.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Insulting.
And Dana gets stonewalled. Fends off the attack with an elbow.
A stalemate of counters. Textbook leg sweep. Nicely done. Able to get there in time.
Impressive reversal there. Snapmare.
Oh, face first.
Bang. And another.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Countered it just in time.
Sweet rolling savant kick.
Jade is in big trouble.
Cora left it opening, and that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
And that is all she wrote.
Oh, Jade with good timing on the reversal.
And another counter. Wait, is she? Yep, looking for the submission.
Oh, what choice she has.
It's out. And they score the win. What a tag match.
Here are your winners, Ali, Tia, and Ava Marie.
And the winners celebrating together. Great chemistry tonight.
Gives you hope for the future of the tag division. Great tag team action on display, guys.
Congratulations. That was an impressive win. I'm glad I got a front row seat.
Thanks. Honestly, I don't know what was going on, but that almost seemed too easy.
Perhaps that's just the effect of having me in your corner. Or maybe it's the effect of someone messing with their travel schedules to give them 3 layovers so they showed up late and exhausted?
You messed with their travel?
Wow, you're a quick one. If you want a chance to reclaim your championships, you need to make a strong showing in the ring.
Seriously? Why did you do that? Charlotte, Ava and I want our titles back, but if we don't win them fair and square, it won't count as much.
Relax. This kind of thing happens all the time. You don't need to worry yourself with it. Just focus on winning. See? This is why you need me in your corner.
It's also why I worried about having you in my corner. You make everything way too complicated.
Okay, fine, my bad. If you don't want me using sneaky tactics and want to get your wins the boring way, I can respect that.
So we're on the same page now?
Absolutely.
Carmella looks primed for this matchup. Wait, what the hell? She's being taken out by Charlotte Flair.
She's absolutely wailing on her.
Someone needs to stop this. Get some help out here. How are they letting this continue? Finally. It's about time.
Thankfully, Charlotte's being restrained.
Shockingly, it seems as if this match will go on as planned. As this match gets underway, Charlotte Flair's pre-match attack on Carmella has left its mark.
How are they even letting this match continue? Carmella needs to be tended to, not left out there in an impaired state. This is a failure at every level of WWE.
Any victory will definitely be tainted.
Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver.
Oh my goodness, critical part of the matchup. It could be over right here. Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
Well, I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Way to steer clear.
One response after another, back and forth we go.
Mella able to defend against that.
And is it enough here? Not even a 1 count there.
I can't believe the ref didn't get 2 here.
Carmella gets waylaid.
She's staying elusive. Able to evade.
Super kick! She's losing some steam now.
Yeah, Cole, but at this point in the match, you still haven't lost the edge.
Here comes an atomic drop. Head scissors.
Round and round we go.
That's one for the highlight reel.
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
Flinged across the way. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Had that one scouted.
Sweet rolling savant kick.
Oh, the rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
Super kick.
Carmella's in crisis.
Here it is, the Dragon Sleeper.
Evading offense.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Man, she's got... There it is. is right there.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
Nice win. Sorry I couldn't be out there to see it, but security wouldn't let me come back in the arena.
What the hell was that, Charlotte? I thought we talked about this.
Talked about what?
You attacked Carmella after you promised me you weren't going to do anything underhanded.
I promised you I wouldn't do anything sneaky. I didn't. I attacked Carmella out in the open, in front of the whole WWE universe.
You've now tainted 2 victories that I didn't need your help with.
Tainted? Come on. This is how the game is played. This is what it takes to succeed. Are you really that naive? That would explain why even your aunt didn't want to manage you.
Why do you assume it was her choice? It's no wonder your groups never work out. It's my fault for giving you the benefit of the doubt. I should have known that you'd ruin any chance to legitimately team up.
And it's my fault for overestimating you in the first place. For all your goody two-shoes talk, I'm not sure you could have won those matches without my assistance.
So let's cut to the chase. We can go back and forth blaming each other all day, or we can get in the ring. Honestly, we should have just fought each other when you first showed up to SmackDown. That was always where this was heading. Would have saved us the trouble of this charade of a partnership.
If you think you can beat me, then you're even more naive than I thought.
I guess there's only one way to find out.
This wrestler grew up in the business, and now she's growing up before our very eyes.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from France, Alita.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show and capture the attention of the entire WWE Universe. Woman has asked for an opportunity. She's now getting the opportunity.
Now the question is, what does she do with said opportunity?
Here comes the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
A woman who has truly done it all in WWE.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
The personification of majestic elegance. A fearless defender of her crown.
She says everyone will bow down to her.
There's no question Charlotte is WWE royalty, but Charlotte often lacks compassion for those around her.
Well, that comes with the territory when you've been superior most of your life.
Flair says she's proud to be a queen, and she should be celebrating.
Well, Flair will also embarrass and humiliate those who choose not to fall in line. Charlotte Flair proudly pulls the strings as the puppet master of the women's division and will gladly accept anyone who will bow down.
She created her own divine right as the queen
And intends to cause great pain and suffering to her opposition.
You just can't game plan for this type of brilliance.
Just as we've seen many times before, Charlotte Flair's attempt to build an alliance has ended with her squaring off against her former comrade.
With Charlotte, it's a very thin line between mentee and enemy. It seems as if Charlotte felt
This could be it. Cover.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Jeez. Oh, there's a kick and black mass. Lights out.
Oh. And proving a bit slippery for them there. Oh, and she got out of there.
Takedown. Rolls through. Oh, man.
That was creative. Ooh, strong kick. My goodness.
Ooh, Charlotte not in a good spot here. Oh, reverse back elbow.
So precise. Hitting me. Hooked up. Now look at the power side slam.
She could pin her opponent right here.
Gets the shoulder up.
Not even close to down and out at this point.
Headed to the top rope.
She's calling for it. Up high.
Uh-oh, got snatched up here. And Atlas offense with a hurtful purpose.
Catches the clothesline. Back and forth, looking for the advantage here.
Sidewalk slam.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's
Shoulders down. She powers out immediately there.
Just looking for ways to wear out her opponent. A well-timed dodge.
And did you hear?
Charlotte is in trouble. What a punch. Oh, kick to the kidneys.
and a big clothesline.
Oh. She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
And that was an effective attack, guys.
Charlotte able to steer clear.
And will it be? She kicks out with force.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
She's able to get out of the way. Backbreaker. Evades their offense.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. Oh! Charlotte waylays her. Catches the kick.
Reversal on top of reversal.
Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring. What a drop kick. Right on the money.
And she gets herself out of a precarious position.
Look at the backpack stunner.
A handstand.
Into the knee drop.
She's starting to drag a little bit.
Yeah, as the queen no doubt wanted to put her in her place a little more emphatically.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
Charlotte a step ahead there.
And we just saw some serious offense. She's going for it. This could be. She still fights out in one.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Charlotte Flair stepping into the figure four. Can she complete the bridge? There it is, figure eight locked in.
Locked in the figure eight, and hold on a second. She actually managed to escape. Kick finds the mark.
Turn the lights out. Good night.
This one's packed.
Rolls through and a kick right to the spine. She gives up. Submission victory.
What a way to win a singles match.
Here is your winner, Alita.
A very strong showing in this women's division victory. That'll knock Charlotte down a peg or two. I think so, too.
Way to take Charlotte out. The way you dominated, I'd almost think you messed with her flight schedule before the match.
Very funny. Nope. Fair and square. Is this going to turn into an I told you so conversation?
No. I'm gonna wait to bring that up whenever I inevitably have a lapse in judgment and need a get-out-of-jail-free card.
You know, I still can't figure out why Charlotte approached me in the first place. What was she hoping to get out of this?
You wanna know what I really think?
Sure.
I think maybe she really wanted to work with you.
Because I'm Justine's niece and she wanted to take advantage of that clout?
No, because you're you and she wanted to take advantage of that clout, LJ. You're really becoming someone around here. I know you've spent a lot of time worrying about being your aunt's shadow, but now, don't let that worry stop you from seeing your own light.
Wow. That was really nice, Ava.
Momentary lapse in judgment. You know, like when you decided to trust Charlotte Flair.